Yeah, we haven't spoken for a while. How are you?
I don't use the term West, you know, the whole drop the slave name idea.
So we just call you yeah?
It's idiotic. It just shows the hate that you put out for people that put love. There's so much love in the art that I put out.
What are you talking about?
Or responsibility.
You said
you know, this is what you get for now. We can circle back when you can count.
Kanye West apparently does not have mental illness. No, he is not unhinged. He's just tired, exhausted, if you will.
Do you believe that you have any form of mental illness?
I believe that I suffered from exhaustion.
That's right. All that erratic tweets, the Mr. Mustache shoutouts, the black market shock posts, and the Piers Morgan rage quits. Turns out that it was just Ray running on 2 hours of sleep, half a bottle of kombucha, and an ego the size of Wyoming. Man's just exhausted. That's it. Case closed. But let's unravel this absolute fever dream of a timeline together, because the Kanye is just sleepy. And that might just be the funniest PR strategy of the decade. So Ye sat down for an interview, well, more like a glorified FaceTime tantrum with Piers Morgan. You could see it in Piers's face. Man looked like he was being forced to teach a rebel raccoon algebra. This interview had already been rescheduled more times than your cousin's pyramid scheme brunch. But finally the two men met and it lasted 2 whole minutes. You know why? Because Piers mispronounced Ye. That's it. That was the beef.
Yeah, we haven't spoken for a while. How are you?
I'm doing good. I don't use the term West, you know, the whole drop the slave name idea.
Okay, so we just call you yeah?
Kanye stormed out over syllables. Like, imagine you summon the world's media, get flown in, camera crew set up, makeup, mic, lighting, and then dip because somebody added a W where there wasn't supposed to be one. And it's not like that wasn't his name as well. He was like, don't call me Kanye West, that's my slave name. Okay, Ye, but didn't he literally introduce you as Ye? Anyway, the best part, and I'm not making this up, is when Ye gets mad that Piers says he has 32 million Twitter followers instead of 33 million.
I watch what you put out on X. You got 32 million followers, so you're one of the most followed people.
See, wait. Now look right now. You're not gonna take inches off my dick, bro. Like, how many followers do I have?
Well, how many is it?
I think you could do the study. You got a whole staff over there.
I thought it was 32 million. How many is it? You obviously know.
Don't help them out. You know
I'm told it's 33 million now. So congratulations. You're slightly bigger following than I thought.
No, congratulations. Your information is correct. You're not just some, dude trying to sub.
That's right. That 1 million really determined a lot. Enough for him to call off the whole interview because that's how insulted he was that it was 1 million less.
Michael Jackson, and you just take all this time to just, like, that nuance right there. It's idiotic. It just shows the hate that you put out for people that put love. There's so much love in the art that I put out.
What are you talking about?
He literally goes full Zodiac mode. Don't take inches off my dick, bro. Excuse me, we're talking about Twitter analytics and suddenly it became a deep personal eulogy appointment.
I'm told it's 33 million now, so congratulations.
No, congratulations. Your information is correct.
What are you talking about? I haven't said anything.
What are you talking about? It's 30. We can circle back when you can count.
Okay. Where's he gone, Sneako?
Piers looked like a Windows 95 PC crashing. Even Sneako, who was randomly there because of course he was, couldn't keep a straight face. You know a man's ego is off the charts when he walks out over a follower count like it's a stock market. Now here's the thing. Kanye claims he's not being controversial. He says he's just expressing himself. like Picasso, except instead of canvases, he's painting with black market content and unhinged praises for literal historic villains.
Out of interest, what is with his obsession with why is he so rampantly anti-Semitic?
I'm not going to answer questions on his behalf.
Well, you're going to have to
I
because
can't
he's
answer
not
questions
there.
on his behalf.
He's not there. Why are you happy to be associated with somebody like that out of interest? Do you think it's
anybody,
funny,
I
do you?
don't,
Whipping
condone
Jews?
slavery.
Using Jews as slaves? Do you think that's
I think
funny?
the context of that is funny, yeah.
What's the
also
humor?
to remove any sense of humor
I'm missing
from
the
that is
humor. What's the
ridiculous.
humor?
I mean, do you want me to break down a joke for you?
You think it's a joke, do you, about whipping Jews?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a joke because I've been here for a couple weeks and he hasn't whipped any Jews.
He's dropping music videos that sound like series being waterboarded through a vape pen and calling it a gift.
You know, I'm a gift, bro.
Yes, his latest single honors Mr. Mustache, and no, I will not be naming names because YouTube's demonetization button is hovering over me like a hawk. But this song is basically a long, low-budget TikTok-filtered hallucination with the lyric complexity of a Fortnite lobby.
The song isn't out for one, and two, he says he loves everyone. He says he loves Jews. He says he loves Hitler. He says he loves everybody. But
so when he said, let me ask you, given you're the one sitting there, he said Jews were better as slaves. You have to put your Jews in their place and make them into your slaves. He then said, make your Jews work for you, but watch them as close as you can, whip the Jews. You comfortable with that, Sneako?
And yet people still call him a creative genius. You know what? If unhinged chaos is an art now, and then your drunk uncle at Thanksgiving is a Renaissance painter. Let's talk about the contradictions because Ye's whole brand is freedom of speech until you pronounce his name wrong. Then suddenly it's learn how to count or I walk. The irony is so thick you could serve it with syrup. He is out here saying, don't judge me by what I say, judge me by this view while sitting on a mountain in Mondo or wherever rich people live when they get cancelled. He is out here promoting love but simultaneously talking about whooping people and praising history's worst human like he's running a villain starter pack podcast. Even Piers, who's no stranger to spicy hot topics himself, looked like he wanted to turn into vapor mid-interview. The level of second-hand embarrassment in the studio couldn't power the UK's electrical grid. And then there's Sneako. Oh, Sneako. Mans look like a college RA trying to meditate a roommate fight over stolen ramen. Every time Ye says something bananas, he tries to reel it in with what he meant was, and that's just odd, bro. But you can see it every sentence Ye says, Sneako dies a little more inside. And at one point, Ye leaves, and Sneako's just sitting there like a Twitch streamer trying to hold a conversation with an unplugged Xbox. Then Piers hits him with a classic British roast. Is this a game to you? And Sneako's like, well, life is a video game. So what GTA side quest did I just stumble into?
Where's he gone?
I think he's going back to work. There's several things he's working on. I was not aware he was going to leave like this, but it seems like he got upset about the...
So it's all just a game, is it? Is that the idea?
Follows. I mean, life is a video game, is it?
No, I just wondered what the point of this exercise was. Was he supposed to do an interview or not?
Are you supposed to do an interview? But I mean, the amount of Twitter followers, something like that, it's patronizing for no reason. You said...
Now, look, let's be real. We all loved, past tense, Kanye's music, Graduation, Late Registration, Life of Pablo, Culture Reset, and the peak Ye. But the current Ye, this ain't even Donda level chaos anymore. This is straight to UHS Kanye. This is the Christian Minecraft server Kanye who took a left turn into the upside down and never came. And I know the fans will say, you don't understand him. He's a genius. He's misunderstood. Okay, cool. Van Gogh cut off his ear, but he didn't live stream it and call it an NFT drop. There's a line and Kanye's Pope vaulted over into a volcano. Also, let's not act like this behavior is normal. If anyone else tweeted Mr. Mustache is my ninja, they'd be banned, sued, and working the night shift at Arby's. But Kanye, he calls it performance art.
If it's pathetic to make films behind the scenes of one of the greatest living artists, probably the greatest living artist.
Well, he certainly was.
To point the finger at you.
He certainly was a great.
Well.
He was a great artist. Unfortunately, he's become a rampant anti-Semite who adores Adolf Hitler, embraces Nazism, uses swastikas.
I'm pretty sure he says he loves everyone.
To sell his
I'm
merchandise,
not going to speak
and
for
has
him,
a new record out called Heil Hitler. So forgive me if I don't currently see him
I mean,
as one of the
everything you're
world's
saying
great
in this question
artists.
is incorrect.
The man could put gaslight, gatekeeping, girl boss on a t-shirt and his fans would call it thought-provoking. In the end, Kanye is right about one thing. He is a gift that you can open, it can explode in your face, and now you got glitter, hot sauce, and emotional trauma all over your couch. The man's unpredictable, he's exhausting, and frankly, he might be the funniest accidental comedian of the decade. But if I had to sum up this entire saga, it's this: Kanye didn't get cancelled, he didn't get silenced, he didn't even misrepresent, he got tired, and apparently exhaustion makes you say wild things. So next time your boss asks why your report is late, just say, I was exhausted, that's why. I posted unhinged ramblings on the company's Slacks. Anyway, on top of this whole drama that's going on with Kanye constantly, the most thing I see is that Kanye was switched, that he was cloned, even brainwashed. Now, what do you guys think about that? And should I say maybe make a video about it in part 2? If you want, like this video to let me know. And about this whole crazy Kanye West behavior, let me know in the comments what you think. Are you still a fan of Kanye? And that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to and are deeply exhausted or just here for internet chaos. Stay hydrated, don't praise fascist, and I'll see you in the next one. If you don't want to wait, check out some of these over here. Peace.